All right, we got one person. That's enough. Got two people. That's more than enough. All right, let's start talking. Elimination. Peace, Brianna. I'm just leaving the gym, and I was able to get in a rare Sunday workout, and I'm just thinking I've been wanting to talk about this, and just haven't had a chance. The importance of elimination, and what really made this hit home with me was the process of potty training my son. And it's a big difference between potty training a boy than it is girls in general. And I got 3 girls. 2 of them, have been potty trained. They're older girls. But my youngest, she's already ready to start potty training. But my son, oh man, that was like a trip to purgatory, trying to get him to go to the toilet. And it just hit me, it dawned on me going through that process of just how hard it was to get him to do something that's necessary for his survival, for him to have excellent and adequate health. You've got to eliminate. And it made me think about myself. It just made me think about the world in general, how important elimination is. Leaving the gym, you go in there and you sweat. That's elimination. You're sweating out toxins out of your system. Hell, even burping, farting, any form of elimination, it is very important. And this is from a metaphysical to a physical level. And if you listen to my stuff, you know that I'm a big proponent of not separating spiritual things from physical things. Because once you do that, then you have to show me, where does one stop and where does the other begin? Tell me. And it's the same reason why I don't separate God from man. Because tell me, where does God stop and where does man start? Vice versa. So, elimination is quintessential. Let's just think of on a health level. And let's just think about all the things that are going on in our society. You can get up in the morning and, I'm addicted to electronic devices just like many other people, if you keep it real with yourself. So you get up in the morning and, I might check my emails. I might even scroll through YouTube every now and then. And I noticed you got to be careful not to click on stuff, because especially at the start of your day, and really it's just, you just shouldn't even pick this thing up, to be honest. Because I remember a time when there was no such thing as checking your phone. This is a recent reality. I'm old enough to remember in my adulthood not having a damn cell phone. So that's a whole nother thing. But you look at some of these things, and these are attacks on your psyche, which then becomes an attack on your physical body and your soul. Some of the things that just appear, and it looks like it's information, or it may be entertainment. Whatever it is, these are attacks. And cancer levels are projected, just like Alzheimer's and diabetes and other illnesses are projected to go through the roof. And it's not just the food. It's not just the 5G. It is the environment that we all share in creating, especially social media. Because let's just deal with cancer. A cancer cell The word cancer comes from the word crab, based on the fact that it holds on and latches on to things, and then this cancerous cell keeps on multiplying. And you think about it, how sometimes you can start your day with something messed up that happens, and it multiplies itself throughout the day because there was not a process of eliminating it and flushing it. It is imperative that those of us who still have cognitive reasoning, thinking capabilities actively work on some form of elimination. And it does not have to be anything extravagant or none of this other shit, where you gotta, all this. Look, simple. Get up in the morning. One thing my wife and I try to do, when we got time, is take a ginger shot. Take you some fresh pepper, not that bullshit sawdust from Lowry. Some real pepper, some lemon juice, and she put something else in there. The pepper is the activator. It activates. Just like when you're doing an electrical circuit, you got the ground wire where the pepper is the ground. Then you got the ginger, the lemon juice, and she put something else in there. And what this thing does is, one, it stimulates your eliminatory functions in your body, and it also helps to regulate your blood sugar. Now, at the same time, what the hell else? She puts ginger. It's something else. It's just this is messing with me. If I wasn't trying to tell nobody, it's ginger, lemon juice. She puts real pepper. Damn, there's one more other thing. Either way, hell, you can Google the shit. You should find everything online. But either way, at the same time that you take it, you want to be fasting. Now, let me tell you the importance of fasting from an elimination standpoint. And specifically intermediary fasting. The way we do it is basically the last time you eat on the previous day, you want to wait at least 14 hours to eat again. So if you stopped eating at 9 o'clock, then you want to at least wait until 11 o'clock the next day. What this does is give your body several things. It gives your body enough time to process what you've eaten the previous day, to go through the process of eliminating, which will basically take place the following day. During that time that you're fasting, when you get up, that gives you time to eliminate. Okay? You're preparing the vessel to take in some more food. Now, mind you, I've been doing this stuff for, as far as dealing with the human body and so forth. I've worked with surgeons, doctors, all people of all walks of life. And I'm not saying I'm no medical professional, but there's certain things I do know. And then there's certain things I've had to learn that are different about the body as I get older. That you just got to know when you get older how shit. And what I'm trying to say is, I used to be able to do certain things and my metabolism could kick on just like that. Once you cross over 40, things start to slow down more. This intermediary fasting is one of the best ways to revitalize, rejuvenate, and turn back the aging clock. Trust me, because it is studies have proven that it is also an excellent way to fight Alzheimer's disease, which is projected to triple by the year 2050. Alzheimer's disease, and a lot of it will be a big contributor is social media, because it makes it harder to focus when you constantly got some type of stimulation to pull your attention here and there. Okay, again, that's a whole nother subject, but to continue to rejuvenate that brain and stimulate the axons and neuron activity, intermediate fasting has been shown to be a excellent tool. Okay? This goes back to the metaphysics when we talk about the abstinence from eating unleavened bread. That means something before the Shekinah or the Spirit can come in and occupy this vessel. What was in it needs to be flushed. Zen Buddhist says, I cannot teach you Zen until you empty your cup. The Sufis say, but if you die, well, this is a Zen and Sufi merger here, and it's actually a Zen saying, but the Sufis have also an aspect of this. If you die before you die, then when you die, you will not die. Elimination is learning how to die on your terms so that you can live. Understand this. Learning how to die on your terms so you can live. Now, this goes across the board, from just a physiological thing to psychological to spiritual. Learning how to die. Okay? It's important. Eliminate. This is going to be important for fighting cancer because, look, you ain't going to be able to eat your way out of this because everything's going to be fucked up. Every seed, every molecule of air we breathe is getting worse and worse. So, yes, we need to be cognizant of what we're putting in our bodies, but we also need to be cognizant of what we can do to protect ourselves on a simple level. That means if I can't afford, or if you can't come, you know, Jamal's having a workshop on how to effective shitting in the spiritual realm. You know, if you can't afford to do the shit, man, you got to learn how to. That's what it's about anyway. It's about learning your own vessel, your own auric space, you, and not being afraid to experiment, but having some practical things to ground you and help you along your way. Elimination is vital. Breathing. Learning how to just stop, slow down. Let me just slow this shit down, man. Let me slow this down. Things are moving too fast. Let me slow it down. You know, drinking water is key for elimination. And just a basic rule of thumb. This is just basic. Just basic. To know how much water to drink. Whatever your weight is, divide it in half. You need to drink at least that in ounces per day. So if you're a 200-pound person, you need to drink a minimum of 100 ounces of water a day. Okay? None of us is perfect. I'm not no guru of any nature, fitness, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. But I do have some damn common sense, and I do have some life experience that I think, you know, it's like you know things for a reason. And the most important reason for you to know them is to apply them for yourself. Peace. Peace, Alistair. You know, that's the most important thing, is to know them for yourself and then to share them with the people who you care about the most, if they want it. If they want it. It's best to learn how to eliminate, and eliminate, the word eliminate, the E in the front means to negate. Eliminate means to bend. To negate the bend. Okay? Our existence is based on resistance. Our existence is based on resistance. Okay? And to be able to continue to fulfill our obligation to live in a world of resistance, we have to know how to eliminate as best we can. The best form of preparing for new resistance is to eliminate that which was old and needs to go. That's across the board. Death is the ultimate tool for regeneration. Not to worship death, not to get into this thing where and I don't even need to go there. You already know what it is, but it's always about balance. It's always about balance. What else did I want to say? I talked about intermittent fasting. I think that's enough for right now. I gotta go, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Um, and that's another conversation. Oh yeah, final thing. This is especially important for men. No, it's especially important for men and women. I'm not just gonna say men, but I said men at first because women typically have more access to their emotions. They are able to cry easier. And I'm just gonna keep it real. It's been times when I have wanted to cry and I could not cry. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, like we in this whole alpha male. And to be honest, I don't even have to even worry about that, all that shit, because when you are what you are, you don't have to spend so much time trying to propagate, out. You just be what you is, okay? So just to get that out the way. But sometimes I have wished that I could just get a good cry in. And you can't get shit to come out. You know what I'm saying? That wall is so thick, especially for black men. We are constantly under pressure. Look, let me tell you, no, you cannot understand this motherfucking shit unless you are one of us. And that's another conversation. But it is especially important for black men to learn how to eliminate, man. Get this shit out of you. And now it's becoming even more important for women to learn, because women are being coached to be men now. So women got to go back and tap into what they naturally can do better, which is eliminate, because that's going to help you fight breast cancer. For you mothers, if you are expecting mother, breastfeed your child. Eliminating the colostrum from your breast and giving it to your child, which is giving knowledge, will help to prevent breast cancer. Look it up. It's just like, I get into these things where I say, I know what I know. I ain't trying to tell nobody. And you know what happens when I get so frustrated? I'm not going to try to share no information or nothing. I start having fucking aches. This fucking goofball. I start having aches. There's something about, you got to get stuff out of you. You got to eliminate. That's all I'm saying. You got to eliminate. And I'm not going to go all down the rabbit hole on this shit, but this is across the board. Across the board, elimination is vital. And I got to go. Peace to everybody. All right, Brianna, enjoy your day too. Tell the fam I said peace. Peace, Alistair. Peace, Ryan. 25-8. Right. Peace. I am Anessa. Peace. Fit like Mike. I appreciate y'all joining in. Y'all enjoy your day. I got a video that I did the other day. I'm gonna load up, and this is just the title is, y'all gotta check it out when I put it up. It's called "You Don't Know Satan Like I Know Satan." It's gonna be some informative, entertaining shit. But hey, stay down to